Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Fans have been watching Cody Calafiore compete, plan, and charm his way through some of the most intense social experiments on reality television for years. Viewers have seen him as an athlete, a competitor, a loyal friend, and sometimes even a lovable villain since his first appearance on Big Brother 16 to his triumphant return on Big Brother All-Stars and his calculated gameplay on The Traitors. However, Cody is now taking on a responsibility for which no alliance, veto ceremony, or roundtable could ever adequately prepare him: fatherhood. The reality show favorite broke the news to his fans this week that his wife had given birth to their child, and Cody couldn't be happier. The announcement arrived the way modern life often does, through a warm, carefully chosen collection of photos posted to social media. The pictures showed a small, swaddled newborn, two exhausted but glowing parents, and a soft hospital room glow. The couple stood close together, smiling through what was clearly a mixture of joy, disbelief, and overwhelming love. Within minutes, the post exploded with attention. A new chapter begins. Cody's caption was simple, emotional, and genuine, the kind of message that doesn't need dramatic wording to land. In his writing, he expressed his gratitude, humility, and awe at his wife's strength during labor. He admitted that he was unaware of the instantaneous shift in his perspective on life and described the first time he held his child as surreal. His tone quickly changed for those who have followed him for nearly a decade. This wasn't the confident strategist delivering a competition speech. This was a man who had just had a life-changing experience. Friends, fellow Big Brother house guests, and reality TV personalities immediately flooded the comments. He received congratulations from castmates. There was a quip that insomnia would be more difficult than any endurance competition. Others welcomed the newborn into what many fans jokingly call the Big Brother family tree, a community that has grown surprisingly tight over the years. And then there were the fans, thousands of them, reacting to the photos with the same sentiment. Cody looked completely smitten. The pictures fans couldn't stop talking about. The pictures themselves were simple but powerful. One showed Cody sitting beside his wife in the hospital bed, gently holding the baby with visible caution, the careful posture of a first-time parent who doesn't want to do anything wrong. Another photo captured a quieter moment, the newborn sleeping peacefully while wrapped in a soft blanket, tiny hand resting near their cheek. As if he still couldn't believe this little person existed, Cody's hand could be seen nearby, almost protective. The most talked-about photo, however, showed Cody looking down at his child with a wide smile, a different expression than fans had ever seen on television. The intensity of the competition was gone. The game face was gone. Instead, there was a softness, almost disbelief, as though he was still processing that his life had permanently changed. The same was said by many fans. He already has the look of a father. From reality TV star to family man. The road that led Cody to this point has been long and public. He was a 23-year-old soccer player entering the Big Brother house when the audience first met him. Back then, his storylines revolved around alliances, friendships, and learning the strategic ropes under the mentorship of veteran players. Over time, viewers watched him grow, not just as a player, but as a person. His return for All-Stars revealed a competitor who was more mature and composed. Fans had never seen him fully exhibit patience, social awareness, or emotional intelligence before. He became one of the franchise's most successful players after winning. Then came The Traitors, where his social instincts once again became a key talking point. He navigated paranoia, trust, and deception in a completely different environment, proving he could adapt to any reality TV format. However, despite all of that, his loyalism is frequently cited as his strongest quality, not strategy. He spoke frequently about family, values, and relationships. Even inside competitive games designed to strain trust, he consistently emphasized the importance of the people in his life outside television. Now those values are becoming central in a new way. The emotional moment. According to his post, the most unforgettable moment wasn't the birth itself. It was the seconds after. Cody described hearing his baby cry for the first time and feeling immediate emotion hit him all at once. He admitted he unexpectedly teared up. He praised his wife repeatedly, calling her strong and incredible, and made it clear he was in awe of what she had just gone through. One of the details he shared touched his fans the most. Because he was nervous, he kept checking on the baby the first night to make sure it was breathing. Many parents quickly recognized the feeling, the anxious joy of wanting to protect someone who depends entirely on you. Cody suddenly became more than just a TV personality after that relatable moment. He was simply a new dad. Reactions from the reality TV world. The response from fellow reality TV stars was immediate and enthusiastic. He received public congratulations from several Big Brother contestants. Some offered advice for parents. Others joked about future seasons featuring a next generation of players someday. According to a former cast member, the baby already had a stronger bond with mom and dad than anyone else in the house ever did. Another person made the quip that diaper duty would be a more difficult endurance test than the wall competition. The comments reflected something unique about the Big Brother community. While the show thrives on competition and betrayal, many of its players maintain lasting friendships afterwards. Moments like this turn castmates into extended family. Fans observing his development. Timing played a role in the announcement's strong reception. Many viewers realized they have literally watched Cody grow up on screen. They first saw a young athlete figuring out strategy and social gameplay. Later, they saw a confident adult competitor. Now they're watching him become a father. In real life, character arcs of this length are uncommon in reality TV. Over a decade has passed since Big Brother 16 fans first began watching Cody. Some of those who were teenagers at the time are now adults. Seeing a familiar face step into parenthood made the moment feel strangely personal for longtime viewers. Life beyond the cameras. Cody has never hidden that television was only one part of his life. Outside the shows, he built a stable routine centered around home, work, and relationships. Over the years, he shared glimpses of holidays, gatherings, and everyday moments, the kind that matter far more than any reality TV win. His new position will probably change his priorities even more. He hinted in his post that everything now feels different, in a good way. The goals, the stress, and even the daily schedule suddenly seem smaller compared to caring for his child. Many parents understand that feeling, the moment life reorganizes itself around a tiny person who just arrived. What comes next? For now, Cody appears focused entirely on family life. Fans shouldn't expect him to disappear, but they may see fewer competitive appearances in the immediate future. Instead, his social media posts might focus more on baby milestones, sleepless nights, and first smiles, rather than strategy talk. And honestly, fans are seeming ready for that. The comments did not inquire about upcoming appearances or shows. They were asking about the baby, how everyone was doing, whether they were home yet, and if the parents were getting any sleep. It's a different kind of engagement, one that goes beyond just fandom and is based on genuine happiness. A triumph greater than any other. Cody Calafiore has prevailed over opponents under constant surveillance, negotiated alliances, and won competitions, but this moment stands apart from it all. There are no nominations, no betrayals, no endings, just a family beginning its story. As he held his newborn for the first time, there were no cameras judging strategy, only a quiet hospital room and a life that had just changed forever. And based on his smile in those pictures, this might have been the only victory that really mattered.
Cody Calafiore's fans are celebrating with him as he becomes a father for the first time. The Big Brother champion and the Traitors alum shared joyful news on social media, revealing that his wife has given birth to their baby. Along with the announcement came a set of heart-melting photos showing the couple in the hospital with their newborn, and it didn't take long for the internet, especially the Big Brother community, to react. From fellow house guests, reality TV stars, and longtime viewers who had been following Cody's life for nearly a decade, congratulations began to pour in within minutes. But the news wasn't the only thing that got people's attention. Fans were talking about the soft, emotional, and surprisingly intimate photographs. The delightful announcement. Cody's post was simple but heartfelt. He wrote about how grateful he felt, praising his wife's strength and describing the experience as the most emotional moment of his life. He acknowledged that nothing could have prepared him for the first time hearing his baby cry. The pictures showed a completely different side of the competitive strategist that viewers are familiar with from television. There was awe instead of a smile. In one image, Cody sat beside the hospital bed, gently cradling the baby, holding them carefully as if he were afraid to move. His wife leaned in close and smiled in the exhausted but radiant way that new parents frequently do after giving birth. Another picture captured the newborn wrapped tightly in a blanket, peacefully asleep. Fans were immediately taken aback by the minute detail of Cody's protective hand hovering nearby. And the most talked about photo showed Cody looking down at his child with a wide, emotional smile. The self-assured rival, with the calm demeanor of a competitor, looked almost shocked, as if he still couldn't believe this tiny person was his. He seemed completely in love, which was quickly agreed upon by fans. A new role: fatherhood. Cody was watched by viewers for years as he played intense social games based on trust and alliances. He established a reputation as a composed and trustworthy player from his initial appearance on Big Brother 16 to his eventual victory on Big Brother All-Stars. He rose to prominence as one of the franchise's most recognizable winners thanks to his social connections and strategic awareness. Later, the Traitors showed a similar strength, reading people, staying calm under pressure, and managing relationships in an environment built on suspicion. However, fatherhood presents unique challenges. That was suggested by Cody in his message. He wrote that the moment he held the baby, everything suddenly felt different. The things that once seemed stressful or important immediately shrank in comparison to the responsibility he now felt. He also shared that he couldn't stop checking on the baby during the first night, a relatable experience for many first-time parents. The mix of joy and nervousness was clear, and fans appreciated the honesty. Salutation to his wife. His emphasis on his wife was one of the announcement's most moving aspects. Cody repeatedly praised her strength throughout labor and recovery rather than focusing on himself. He thanked her for bringing their child into the world and referred to her as incredible. Numerous commenters praised his encouraging tone and noticed that he seemed genuinely affected by what she was going through. It made the post feel less like a celebrity announcement and more like a personal family milestone shared publicly. The Big Brother family's reactions. The Big Brother Alumni Network quickly reacted. Former castmates filled the comments with congratulations, jokes, and playful references to the show. Some joked that it would be harder than any endurance competition to have trouble sleeping. Others made the joke that changing diapers ought to be a new head of household challenge. Some even referred to the infant as the newest addition to the extended BB family. The sight of so many well-known faces celebrating together delighted fans. Over the years, Big Brother has produced rivalries on screen, but outside the house, many contestants stay connected. This exemplifies how those relationships frequently outlast the game itself. Fans who grew up with him. Part of the emotional reaction came from how long audiences have followed Cody's life. When he first appeared on television, he was a young athlete stepping into a social experiment. Now, viewers are seeing him become a father. The news felt surprisingly intimate to longtime fans. Some wrote that they had watched his seasons when they were teenagers and now are adults themselves. They were struck by how quickly time had passed when they witnessed a familiar reality star achieve this milestone. A real-life character arc is rare on reality television, but Cody's journey as a competitor, winner, public figure, and now parent has been shown to the same audience for years. Life-changing overnight. Cody suggested that perspective, not happiness, was the greatest surprise. The competitive world he once lived in suddenly seemed far away. Learning how to take care of a newborn, new routines, and late nights now take precedence. He's learning feeding schedules and sleep patterns, not strategies or social cues in a house full of contestants. Additionally, fans seem eager to follow along. Numerous individuals stated that they anticipate receiving updates in the form of first smiles, holidays, and everyday parenting moments. Followers mostly inquired about the baby's well-being and whether the parents were getting enough sleep, rather than about television appearances. A different kind of win.
Cody Calafiore has experienced major victories, including one of the most memorable wins in Big Brother history. Yet this moment feels very different. There's no jury vote, no rivalry, no final speech, just a new family beginning. The hospital photos captured something viewers had never really seen from him on television. Not strategy, not performance, just a father holding his child for the first time. And based on his expression, this is a moment he will treasure far more than any prize from a reality show. For fans, the message was clear. Cody Calafiore may always be remembered as a strong competitor, but now he has a new title, and it's the one that matters most.